Hello, hello. Okay, guys, so I was just coming literally from Michael German Antiques, um, which is, I'm going to show you exactly, on the corner of Kensington Church Street. And I had an amazing time. They're closing down now. I had a blast. And it's such a gorgeous afternoon. I am actually going to take advantage and walk up with you. And yeah, why don't you pay me company, guys? I'm going all the way up to my regular grocery shop, which is just maybe less than 10 minutes down the road. So, so yeah, let's do that one. But what an amazing, incredible time with Natalie. Um, I am feeling very privileged that she and Dominic were so welcoming and kind enough to spend time to go through the whole thing in the shop, and they, the way they just not only open the store, but their brains and their mouths, and they articulate everything so beautifully, with such a grace and elegance. So it was like a free lesson of history. And I'm gonna put a pin in it. So there's a Chinese take place, which also looks very interesting. And I might be coming to see it maybe next week or something. Um, for now, I just had that one there. It's also very, very interesting. But yeah, this little tryout period of finding shops and again finding the sense and the essence of the channel is it's becoming very interesting because I I always knew that fashion was and has been and will be always um, a very important factor in well, history and life and present and future and past, right? But when you actually have the opportunity to see it beforehand, like we just did, it's very interesting view and side of the table about fashion. Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted because this is a Japanese. This is supposed to be something like that. It's another very interesting place. It's a Japanese gallery. So, so what was I saying? So I was saying about the perspective, from the perspective of history and knowledgeable people. It was very interesting and funny because she is such a lovely character. She's a little bit camera shy, so she didn't want to be on cam, which is totally understandable. But when I was about to start off the video, I just felt like a total idiot because I was like, how am I gonna be even thinking that I'm gonna be able to compete to this lesson of history that she just gave us for free by just talking about like a cane, and I could have just probably summarized it by saying that it was just like a symbol of status, and that was about it, right? Or maybe I would have highlighted the fact that ladies would sashay and gentlemen would strut, and also that would have been just about it. But the fact that she gave us the whole thing and that she agreed in the end, I'm still so grateful about it. So I hope I hope you guys like the video, and for the ones who don't know what I'm talking about, I went to a beautiful cane shop. Well, they say that they're specialized on canes, like a fashionable walk-in cane. But in reality, I mean, the vast majority are canes, that's true. They have all sort of things regarding pretty much fashion, I would say. So it's like going to a fashion museum. What an amazing, massively well curated little shop. So check out the video. Um, it's worth watching, and it's very, very educational. See London vibe, like there's a topless guy there in a little scooter. She is also like dressed for the summer. Um, I love the vibe when the sun's out. It's just very nice. Very, very, very nice. So I'm in between two things. I don't know. That window has been like it's very well done, but they haven't changed that window for like over a year, which is interesting. It shows that whatever business they do is doing pretty well because they just did it right once, and then they don't even need to change the window for over a year. God knows how long. That's the way to do it. Again, fashion, different types of ways of receiving, expressing fashion. So, for the guys that have been to Tokyo, this place, I don't know why, taking me back to like Aoyama in Tokyo. Did you see? And I don't know if I dreamt it, but I can remember exactly where. But I remember seeing this exact building like that in Tokyo. So it's a very Japanese-ish thing here, splattered in the middle of Notting Hill, which is amazing actually because for once it's modern, it's new. It does clash because it does clash with all these Victorian and Georgian houses, but it clashes in a very elegant way. Um, so I would say that, yeah, we like it. We do. I would kill for take a little drink, but I have so much to do. I'm very excited about uploading today's video, because honestly, I never realized that getting older was gonna be so much fun. I'm being able to see fashion through different lenses and perspectives, and I never thought I would actually enjoy it as much as I'm doing. I can get I can get away from the experience I just had with Natalie in her shop. It was just mesmerizing in a positive way. So we will definitely 100% when I am more structured uh, and I can actually maybe make the most of it. Not that we haven't today, but as I said, that was just a bit of the shop that we saw. Um, and it's just insanely juicy, for the lack of a better term. So we will come back. And hopefully Natalie will be kind enough to talk us through another magical moment again. And speaking of magical moments, I'm about to cross the road towards magic. And so that was Kensington Church Street. Don't forget that little shop is there. I think I was in camera when I was like showing the sticks, the canes. Um, so I hope you guys enjoyed my little number that I put together. I wasn't sure that I was gonna be on camera, so if I nailed it, great. If I didn't, I apologize. But I'll try my best for the next one. So we are gonna walk. We are on Notting Hill Gate right now. And I'm gonna walk up to the Oxfam shop and see if we can take a little walk around it. And maybe I'll do another little um, shop tour. This one I think I'm gonna be able to handle myself, uh, hopefully. Because now after having Natalie articulating so beautifully about fashion and stuff, I feel a little bit like a total idiot. But I'm learning. I'm hoping one day I can just express myself in regards to history and fashion the way she does. I told her she is very gifted and that she should be uh, in front of a camera for sure, or in front of a group of people in a seminar. Crossroads. So that, I don't know if you call this what's the name of it? Holland Park Avenue still, or if it changes names to Notting Hill. I think it does. I think it changes names. Um, yeah. So London gets very sexy when the sun is out. And if you ever need property services, Master BM Limited, you can call him on that number. Well, that's good. I think I'm gonna actually copy that idea. I'm gonna print out my own t-shirt. Now I'm just wondering what service should I be advertising though? So maybe not yet, but at some point, perhaps I will. Ay, ay, ay. It is hilarious. Local McDonald's. So I was doing a little walk. I was such, now that I know the difference between strutting and sashaying away, which is, it's not bad. I just never knew that there was an actual link between those two. So yeah, so perhaps I'm gonna need to stop talking about strutting down the streets because I thought strutting would be for everybody, which I guess it did have that meaning at some point. If you actually look into the mirror, into the lyrics of Lady Marmalade, uh, I try to remember what was the first line. Met Marmalade down in Old strutting her stuff on the streets. So it's referring to a woman who was like walking around up and down the streets, if you know what I mean. So it was in the, I would say, like pop culture of the time, maybe adapted or changed into a unisex kind of term. But originally it was strutting was for men and sashaying was for women. So we made it all the way to Oxfam here. I am going to walk into the shop, see if I have anyone that I know, that I made friends with prior, and ask them very kindly to see if they allow us to record a video. So bear with me, and I'll see you in the next one, hopefully inside the shop. Now, obviously, when I wanted to get a clean set, she's gone. I'll see you guys in the next one right away.